And welcome to another brand new episode of Live Forex Trading with your host, Peeling Mindset. So, welcome to another brand new day. We are here. We are up and running, and our friends are coming in from the Slack community, and the YouTube community is also being filled up, nice and slow. So, welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, so let's see what's happening with the YouTube. Checking the system in the first few minutes. Here. Let's see. I hope my rendering device is working well today. I hope it is working well. And we're going to dive into our charts in the next few minutes, and we'll see what's happening in the market. And that will be lovely. Alrighty. Let's check. Good morning. And checking the system one more time. Guys are coming in nice and slow. Hey, Jules says, hey guys, how are you? We are good. How about you? Renal says, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is. That's good. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, right? So looking at the market right now, so let's go to the monthly time frame and break down GJ from monthly sort of a time frame, so, and see what we can actually break out of the market in the current situation. Ricardo says, hello all, hello. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to erase all of the drawing from my chart right now, and I'm gonna start fresh. So starting fresh. When starting fresh, obviously, our monthly chart right now, so monthly candle right at this point in time is bearish, as we can clearly see. And there is a potential that, you know what, this monthly candle could flip bullish, because in its first half or the first session of the candle, market has been bearish and down. So what is that happening, right? So is that a liquidity grab in the market in the monthly candle for the candle to further drive up in a cleaner range on the upside? Because the recent trend in the market has been bullish, right? Very clear. So when we go down into the let's just point this monthly support out, if it's any use, right? So just pointing at the monthly support. Let's go into the weekly time frame, right? So weekly time frame and see what's happening in the weekly time frame. The previous weekly candle closed bearish, obviously below this significant weekly sort of a top range. So if this level 153.025 was a top of the weekly range on the left hand side here, price obviously dipped down inside the range. But we can clearly see that, you know what, price previously moved up, made high highs, higher low, high highs, and this could be a potential higher low. If this is a higher low that's happening right now, there is a chance price may continue up. So we actually have to see how the daily candles are going to close, right? So the previous weekly candle actually closed with almost about no wick on the bottom. Look at this. So what does that tell us? Does that tell us that, you know what, the range on the downside is less? Does that tell us that there is almost about no range on the downside, or what's happening, right? So we will see. If prices start heading up, closing of 153.025, that means we are all clear on a weekly sort of a time frame perspective, and we could move up. So 153.025 is a really important level for me, right? So let's go into the daily time frame. Going into the daily time frame, look at this. So if this is a potential daily support, for example, this area right here, if this area that is 153 let's call it 153,710. 153,710. If this is a daily support that the price has recently broken below and actually retested and rejected it, if you look at the previous daily candles wick on the top, you can clearly see that, you know what, it has actually rejected that 153,710 sort of a level. So for price to move down, so here's my bias. Just looking at the daily candle, here is my bias. So the bias is something like this. Look at this. So if price has to move down, looking at the recent sort of a rejection, it has to make lower lows, lower highs, low low, lowers high, lower low, lower high on a smaller time frame, structure, right? So very clear. But if it's actually moving up, if candles such as 4-hour daily candles start closing above 153.25, there is a higher chance that this could be only a liquidity grab. Looking at the type of rejection on the bottom of the wick, and also if this is a fake out happening, prices closing above 153.710 is only going to allow us to scale into buying sort of scenario. So that's my bias. Simple bias, simple market reading. Very easy, right? But we have to actually wait for candles to close above, right? That way it is much more clear. Otherwise, this daily candle or 4-hour candles moving up could be another liquidity grab on the top before heading down. That's a simple market reading. Okay, so daily candles still bullish, obviously. So what could be a potential rejection area? A potential rejection area could be 153.25 and 153.710. So now let's scale into the 4-hour time frame and see what's happening. Look at this. So the previous 4-hour candle obviously made some sort of support around this area. So for now, what we're gonna do is let's do this. 153.5. 520 could be a low, or could also be a support that the 4-hour candle made. And the current 4-hour candle is heavily bullish, trying to head up. It's very close to this 153.25 level. And another early rejection area could be 153.65. If 153.265 is another rejection level, its price is very close to it. It may seem as if this is a clear range on the left-hand side, but we have to be careful around that level. If we have an early trade, have to be careful for buys, right? So clearly what I can see is if a 4-hour candle, look at this, if a 4-hour candle starts closing above 153.710, it is a clear buying sort of a bias. So from 153 to all the way up till 154.615 in about 80 pips of range, and all the way up in about 100 pips of range. So from 100 pips, you can easily squeeze out 20, 30 pips, right? It's actually very easy. Scoring 20% of the range is actually easy. So we will see how we can attack the market at that point in time. For now, the current 4-hour candle is above this 4-hour resistance, and the support may have acted. So the current daily candle rejecting that 151.520 sort of a level, moving up nice and slow. So let's see. Let's go into the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame has halfway. It hasn't even went halfway through yet. So we are only in about 1 hour and 45 minutes in the 4-hour candle. So have to wait for another 15 minutes to see how the halfway through the 4-hour candle actually closes, right? How the 4-hour candle is actually going to close. So let's go into the 2-hour time frame and see what's happening, right? If there's any buying scenario here, or should we better wait above 153.710? Right, I'm clearly going to wait above 153.710, looks like, because it's a much more clear range on the upside. And let's see how the week sorry about that, how this week is going to go. Let's just check. Let's just try and check how this week. Okay, so Monday, clear. There's nothing happening. Tuesday, okay, so there's nothing happening on Tuesday. Wednesday, there is, okay, Powell speaking. Powell is testifying. Feds. Okay, conference. Interesting. Okay, man, looks like this week is actually pretty clear, except for there is a pound major monetary policy. This is going to move the pound market. 100% going to move the pound market. 100% going to move the pound market. Monetary policy. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye open around that time. 100%. I will. Here's the thing, right? So the current 2 hour candle. So the current 2 hour candle has 13 more minutes left for its close. If this 2 hour candle closes above this 2 hour resistance, there is a higher chance the next candle could retest around this level and start moving up. If it's moving up, if anybody wanted to take a buying trade in GBPJPY, the possible trade was from around 152.420. From here till here, in about 60 pips of range. If anybody took a buy there, man, you are all good. But for now, I am not in any sort of trade, just building bias, reading my market for the rest of the week and also today, right? So we will see. We'll see exactly what's going to happen. We will see exactly what's going to happen. 265 is the rejection level from about... So what I'm going to do is erase this and just point it down around here. And dun dun dun. All right, 153.025 is that a daily level? Because I don't like writing, a lot of writing on my chart, to be honest. I just like to memorize, I just like to memorize. If there's a lot of stuff, what I've found is over a lot of time of journaling, when I keep records of journal, I write it down. But when I'm live trading, I love to keep it clear, maybe only a few texts. So I don't want to put a lot of text. It just puts me off, So yeah, so 1 hour candle. Look at this. So the current hourly candle moving up, bullishing up pretty well, has broken the previous hourly candle's high. There is a higher chance for the price to move up. It has also broken and actually it is above this recent 1 hour rejection sort of area. So 153.025 could be moved around here, right? So 153.025 could be moved above 153.130. Let's see. Yep, trying to see what's happening in the market here. Alrighty, 153.275 is going to be my ultimate rejection level around here. Actually, you know what? Could be 265. Yep, that's it. So if price is moving up, it has to make high highs and high lows. If it's actually moving up, it has to make high highs and high lows on the smaller time frame. So yeah, 1 hour candle is going to close in the next 11 minutes. It's actually a good idea for me to wait. I'm not going to take an entry here, man. Obviously, around the close of an hourly candle, I'm not going to take an entry. It's just foolish for me, right? So if the guys on the YouTube, you don't know what session you are in, for example, if you go into the market, right? If you go into the Forex factory, go into the market tab, you will see exactly what session you are in. So for now, we are in pre-New York. Look at this. So 1.5 hour, 2 hour before the actual market open is the pre-New York. So we are 1 hour and 10 minutes away from the New York market. So it looks like there could be some volume around this time, right? So look at this. Actually, price could achieve this 153.265 anytime. Whoever is in this buying sort of a trade, man, I think it's all good. I think it's all good as long as you manage it. Perfect. So trades, a buying sort of a scenario was above 152.430. If you started scaling for buys above this level, you must be in about 20 pips already in profit. If you were there on time, obviously. Not late like me, but yeah, obviously. 30-minute makes a lot more sense. Look at this. From the recent price action in around 151.520, price has been moving up, making high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows. So potentially we may do this. Potentially we may do this, right? We may do this. So in the next 9 minutes, we will see how the market's going to close, and that will be lovely. If the market's going to close in the next 9 minutes above this resistance, there is a chance price can actually achieve the cleaner range in about 22 pips range, which is okay, and all the way up to 153.265 vicinity in about 30 pips range. So pretty good, pretty good. Let's see what's going to happen. All right, so the current 15-minute candle. All right, so in the recent price action, look at this. 15-minute was actually 15-minute was actually ranging side by side. Oh, so this is what I'm going to do. So, bam, bam, bam. Market is making high highs and high lows at this point in time. But if the price starts going back in the range, there is no trade for me. I would rather wait for a 30-minute or a 1-hour candle, at least a 15-minute candle to close below these range, right? So if the range is from about let's say 152 152 635 to 152 745. Okay, so if this is the 15-minute range, the recent 15-minute range, obviously we have broken above. It makes sense in a structure, sort of a market reading. It makes sense for the price to move up. But what if price is actually going to reject this vicinity, reject this weekly sort of area? If it's actually going to reject and start closing below the range, we will see what's going to happen in the market, right? If there's selling sort of a scenario, obviously it's a clear range on the downside too, from 152 630 all the way down is the first target in about 20 pips, and all the way down in about 40 pips. So we will see. We will see. So, all right, getting my terminal ready, getting my GJ, Mr. GJ ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my alerts below 150 to 660. Setting my alert. Once price starts hitting that level, I will be notified, and we will do what we need to do, right? So, okay, so let's look at gold at the same time and see what's happening in gold. Ooh, man, gold is funny. Gold 15-minute ranging side by side. Looks like we've actually broken out of this channel. So this channel must have been drawn from Friday. I've left it here. I haven't actually erased it yet, but looks like it's still there, and the price is hanging around that 1783.40 level. Must be a high time frame level here. Let's see. Let's erase everything. Erasing everything in gold. And let's go into the monthly time frame one more time to see what's happening in the monthly time frame. All right, so in monthly time frame in gold, current monthly candle, pretty heavy bearish, has broken the previous monthly candles low at this point in time, and seems almost sort of it's rejecting. So we have to see if this candle could stay bearish for further cleaner sells below this target. Man, we have a lot of clear target, clear range on the downside, so it's actually lovely. We will see what's going to happen. Definitely see what's going to happen. All right, weekly candle, very similar. Gold and pound yen on a weekly sort of a time frame, very similar. Anybody can tell it's very similar. But the previous weekly candle on gold closed very strong bearish. It's a big body. It's actually a big body. So we'll see how this weekly candle is going to pan out. Because obviously today is a Monday, and Monday, as we know already, is a market setting up sort of a day where there could be volume, but where there could be a lot of ranges, market order collections and stuff. So we have to sort of relax out on Monday. There is no rush in taking trades. Obviously, pound yen was a buying sort of a scenario earlier on. So whoever showed up earlier on in front of the chart and actually read the market properly, I mean, you took it, right? You absolutely took it. But for now, it's still near that range, near that rejection area. But anybody who's in the trade, just manage it properly and you should be good. You should be good. All right, so on a daily sort of a time frame, if the candles start breaking below 1763.35, there is a clear range on the downside, looks like in about 246 pip range. So that's nice. All right, 4 hour seems almost ranging side by side. Definitely ranging side by side. Previous 4 hour candle. So previous 4 hour candle, the London session candle in gold rejected the bottom and started moving up, right? So are we going to get a correction in the market? Is the London push going to be corrected, or what's going to happen? So the current 2-hour candle in gold is going to close in the next 3 minutes here. It's going to close in the next 3 minutes. There is a chance price may move up in this clear range from the current price from about this resistance all the way up. It's in about 64 pips of range or 60 pips of range, which is a nice range to actually scale into. But I have to be careful if the smaller time frame structure do make sense, right? For now, the current hourly candle still bearish, has 3 more minutes left for its close. If the candles start closing above, let's say 1784.90, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to scale into buys, to be honest. It will be nice to scale into buys. For sell, have to see candles close below, for example, in an hourly sort of a time frame, have to see candles close below 1777.80 at least. That way there is a wicks on the left-hand side. On the downside, that could be targeted. So let's go to the 30-minute, and looking at the 30-minute is ranging side by side at this point in time. Any 15-minute, any 30-minute candle close above 1784.90 will be nice. So I'm going to keep an alert around that level, 1784.90. 1784.90. Let's do this, dun, 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 dun. All right, so let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Our 15-minute time frame clearly ranging side by side, as we can see. So what else we can find is if price has been ranging from 1784.90 to this level. What I'm going to do is I'll do this. Ba-dum-bum. If the price is ranging from 1784.90 to 1781.80, this is in about 30 pips of range, so which is nothing in gold. If price is moving up, clearly anybody can tell you that, you know what, if a 15-minute, 30-minute candle closes above this top of the range, there is a higher chance price may move up. If prices close below this level, there is a higher chance price may move down. So we will see. We'll see what's going to happen. So 1781.80. Going to keep an alert around that area too, 1781.80. Once price starts moving towards that level, I'll be notified and I'll start scaling in for my potential position. Let's see. And for now, I'm really hungry, so going to bring in some food here. I'm not gonna munch in the mic, but obviously I'll be right here with you guys in spirit and behind the mic. If you guys have any questions, just shoot it at me, you know, because I'm really hungry, man. Really hungry. Really hungry. I am really hungry. I am really hungry. Really hungry. Okay. So, pound yen moving up nice and slow. If this 15-minute candle in pound yen closes with a top wick, there is a chance that, you know what, the top wick is telling us there is furthermore range for the price to fill into. So the wick could be a healthy sign for the candles to move up, but I'm not going to take any position. Mind you, I'm only going to trade the nicest setup. If prices look good, yep. But you know, for now, I'm off of the pound yen pair. Just trying to see what's happening. 30-minute candle close bullish with a proper wick on the top. So the current 30-minute current hourly candle, new fresh hourly candle is sort of still around the area there. So if the current hourly candle starts making a lower wick, and if it breaks the previous 30-minute candle's high, there is a chance price may move up, and from that top wick, it's in about 15 pips range, the 20 pips range, in about 30 pips range. So yeah, I think it's all good. I think it's all good. Let's look into pound USD and see what's happening. Oh, pound USD is way clearer. Oh no, it's same. Pound USD, pound JPY, very same. Pound USD, pound JPY. Pound AUD, I'm gonna stay away from pound AUD, man. Look at the way. So how do you know when to stay away from markets? Once price moves in this choppy sort of a way, look at the wicks. Look at the wicks. It's funny. It's very funny. So you gotta stay out of these sort of markets. Stay out of these sort of markets. Clearly stay out of these sort of markets. So pound USD, pound. All right, gold. Gold price trying to break the bottom of the range. Let's see if we can get a smaller time frame candle close below that area, and if we could scale into sales, that will be lovely. Previous 4-hour candle close bullish. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, man. Dun, 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 dun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be behind the mic. If I'm going to miss any action, just let me know. Just let me know. I am right here. I'm going to play some music so that you guys can chill with the music together with the price action. So if there's anything that I'm going to miss, just let me know. But I think a pound yen's going to move up here, man. Whoever took that trade, you know, basing yourself on the 31 hour time frame, it's all good for you. But yeah, I'm out of it. I am out of it. I am not in it. All right, so my guys are saying yes, please. And we are back again. So nothing happened, man. Nothing has happened in the past 15 minutes. I did finish my food. And that was lovely. Lovely chicken. Chicken and rice. With some, is it spinach? Spinach. With some dried spinach. So, lovely, lovely meal. Alright, BJ says, hello Anuj, hello. Hello, my friend. All right, BJ has sent me a chart. Let's just have a look at his chart here. All right, so BJ says, all right, so buys at previous 30-minute high break. If 30-minute closes above resistance. What was a good idea, but I'm trying to stay away from this because a entry on the breakity high for me is an impulsive idea. And I have to remind myself that, today is Monday, so especially around Mondays, we see less volume. So if it's a less volume day, there is a chance my impulsive idea could not work. But for example, look at this. If you look at the current 30-minute candle, the 30-minute candle has 12 more minutes left for its close, right? So how may we see volume? If there was any sort of volume coming in the market, we will see this current candle making a lower wick. That could be a potential liquidity grab, and that is going to allow the candle to push up, right? So unless that happens, I'm not going to take an impulsive entry. If anybody is going to take it, if it works, it's good for you guys. But yeah, I'm going to stay out of it for now. Tariq says the 1 hour GJ looks like it's creating wick to go down. I mean, yeah, that could be the case too. That could be the case too. Because if you look at the market, for example, let's use our magical channel sort of analogy now. Let's see if we can use a channel sort of analogy on an hour, right? So for example, look at this. If this is my roughly drawn channel, right? So bam, bam, bam. Look at this. This is my roughly drawn channel. So what I'm going to do is let's do this. Yep. So roughly drawn channel. So if you look at the channel, we actually broke outside the channel, and this was a potential retest near about the channel before the price moved up, right? So for the ideas of sell, because this hourly candle and this hourly candle was a London push. So watch this. The market opened around here, right? Market opened around here. Market was hanging around Asian session hanging around, dropped a little bit, but from the London market, price started moving up, just moving up. So if the market moves in a cycle sort of a way, what are the chances? For example, Tariq says there is a chance price may move down. Yep, there is a chance. 100% there is a chance. But for chances of sell and clear sell, we have to see candles rejecting this resistance sort of a level, and prices breaking the previous hourly candles low. And if any of the candles such as 30-minute, 1 hour, 15-minute starts closing below 152.635, there is a chance we may get a sell. And that sell is not only a sell with the price action on the top, but that is going to be a London market correction. So I've seen London market correction for a long time now. So we will see what's going to happen. We will see what's going to happen. Gotta wait. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. Yeah, man. Let's see. For sales, have to see candles closing below 152, 635, and that'll be lovely. But until then, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. And it's actually really cold out here where I'm living right now. It's actually getting colder. What's the weather in your place, guys? Is it cool? Is it warm? What's the weather? It's actually getting really cold around here. Really freaking cold. Really freaking cold. And we are still waiting. Like gold, when it rains, it pours. Oh, it's rainy out there. Okay. Oh, Palin says every day is cold for us in Canada. Oh, okay. Cold Canada, huh? Yeah, this is a hardcore cold season here. It's actually snowing around some of the areas, so yep. Boom, 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 boom. Rump, 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 rump. Rump, 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 rump. All right, so the current 2-hour candle, so the previous 2-hour candle obviously closed healthy bullish, and on the 2-hour, seems like there is a range that the price could actually attack on the top, right? So the current 2-hour candle is bearish. Is this a liquidity grab in the 2-hour candle before it heads up, or are we going to get a correction in the market, right? So I'm trying to see if price could actually start rejecting the top and continue moving down. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. On a 30-minute, it could be clear. The idea of sales below 152, 635 could be clear from a 30-minute sort of a time frame. But we will see how the market's going to move. We will see how the market's going to move in the next 37 minutes. We will see how the New York Bank Open and the New York market's going to react with pound yen, and as well as gold. Yeah, I'm trying to see a downside on gold than anything else. If gold could actually continue its bearish momentum, that'll be lovely, man. Bearish momentum on gold. Let's see if there was any news in the past 24 hours here. Let's see. Below 2%, drops 2% for the first time since February. 100 flights at the middle to the deal, like shortage. So rose 1%. Yep. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that could actually grab my eyes here. In about 34 minutes away from the market open. 34 minutes away from the market open. If this hourly candle in gold could close bullish, there is a chance the price may start breaking 1784.90, and we may attack this clear. Well, I may attack this clear range on the left hand side. So we will see. We will see. There isn't enough volume in either gold and pound yen, to be honest. If gold starts breaking one of these levels significantly and starts dropping or starts climbing the price, it's no wonder, because I'll tell you why. We are very close to New York open, right? And if you look at the 15-minute, if you look at the 30-minute, price has been ranging side by side for about 3 hours, almost 4 hours, I would say. So if price is ranging side by side, it has to break somewhere. Is the price going to range even longer, even more, collecting orders? Or if it's actually going to break somewhere with volume? If it's actually going to break in one of those directions, it's no surprise. It's no surprise at all. Pound yen current 15-minute candle sort of rejecting this 150 to 745 level right now. If the price is trying to move up, this rejection could be one of the confluence here. Let's see what's going to happen. For now, the current 30-minute candle has flipped bullish in pound yen. So the current 30-minute candle in pound yen has flipped bullish. Doesn't look like there's a lot of volume here. Haven't seen volume yet. Let's look at pound USD. Pound USD. Wow, USD CAD is looking good. Mr. USD CAD is actually looking good. We are 30 minutes away from the market open. 30 minutes away from the market open. All right, so USD CAD actually looking good here. $29 away from the market open here. Let's see how USD CAD is going to move here. Looks like the bias for USD CAD could be sell once price starts making a higher wick, and if it starts breaking the previous candles low here. Looking at the 30-minute, that does make sense for a selling sort of a bias. Does make sense. Mr. USD CAD. Mr. USD CAD. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. I'm trying to think about a possible entry in USD CAD. The only thing is, I don't trade USD CAD very. It's almost like I look at it in once in a blue moon. So let's see what's gonna happen. If it's actually going to move with a lot of volume, or what's gonna happen. But yeah, the structure, recent structure, does make sense for the price to drop down here. It makes sense for the price to drop down. And the New York market's going to open up in the next 25 minutes. $25 minutes. Yep. So this is what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for this candle to break the low, and I'm gonna set my terminal here. USD CAD. Mr. USD CAD, let's go. Mr. USD CAD. All right, let's see. Yeah, the thing is, in the next 24 minutes, we have this New York market open. So even if this structure seems very probable to fall down, what I've seen is any entries around market open could be a aggressive sort of entry, right? So if it's an aggressive entry, I don't exactly want to take it, but the structure makes sense for the price to drop down. It does make sense for the price to drop down. USD CAD does make sense to fall down. There's a clear range in about 23 pips range here, but now the price is moving down nice and slow. Our hourly candle makes sense to push down. Yeah, I think I am all right. So let's see what's going to happen. From the current price, 11 pips. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. The USD CAD looks like it's going to fall down here. USD CAD structure makes sense for sell than anything else here. So whoever trades USD CAD, man, I think they must be looking for sell. They must be looking for sell here. I think I'm going to stay out of it because I only look at it once in a blue moon, you know, and it's a Monday. So even if it does make sense for the price to move down, it actually makes sense for the price to move down. 100% does. But yeah, I'm going to stay out of it here. Going to stay out of it. All right, so the current 30-minute candle in pound yen is still bullish. So the previous 30-minute candle closed bullish with a healthy wick on the top. There is a chance this current price could actually drive up and fill the range on the left-hand side. I'm not in any sort of trade yet. I'm just waiting to see if market could give me a proper opportunity here. Let's see what's gonna happen in the next 21 minutes or 20 minutes. We are gonna see how the New York market's going to actually react with pound instrument and also USD instruments. So we will see. I'm a simple man. Your trade range. Mr. USD CAD hanging around that area. Looks like it could fall down. Price action tells me that it could actually fall down. But yep, our dummy is here. Dominic is here. Mr. Dominic is here. Good morning, late morning for me. Oh no. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, man, USD CAD is the structure wise, and looking at the recent price action, looks like it could actually fall down. But I'm not in it. You know, as I said, I give a clear reason. It's Monday, and I only look at USD CAD once in a blue moon, so it's a good idea if I stay away. Sorry about that. Let's look at gold. Yeah, clearly there's no volume in the market, man. Clearly no volume. We've waited here for the last hour and a half, and the market hasn't moved anywhere. All right, so if there's any question from YouTube or even my Slack friends, I'll be more than happy to answer it. If there's any question, if there's any queries, if there's any sort of queries, we'll have a look at it. We'll definitely have a look at it. All right, so the previous 15-minute candle actually, look at this, previous 15-minute candle closed bearish with a long wick on the bottom. Seemed as if it actually rejected this 152.745 area, that vicinity, but it clearly closed bearish, right? So the current 15-minute candle also trying to close bearish. It has 1 more minute left for its close. If any of the candles close back into inside this range, that is 152.745 sort of a range, if the price starts heading into it, this price this break on the top could be a fake out, right? If the price starts closing below, and if this is a fake out, there is a chance price may start breaking 152.635 if it's going to head down. And if it's actually heading down, that'll be lovely. We may get sales in this clear range. So I'm keeping an eye open for sales sort of a scenario here. So we will see. Our Jackie M is here. Jackie M says, hey, hello, Mr. Jackie. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Man, you know, sometimes it's such a nice feeling, huh? When it's so cold and you have a special hot chocolate close by. Man, it's lovely. I'm having some hot chocolate here. Trying to have some hot chocolate. Tasty hot chocolate. All right, look at this. So the way the current 30-minute candle is forming, it is actually respecting the previous previous 30-minute candle was high. Looks like this 30-minute candle's high was 152.915, and the previous 30-minute candle's high was 152.914. So very close to 915, right? And the current 30-minute candle's high, oh man, look at this, is 152.915. For example, if you don't know where to look at highs and lows, this is the area in TradingView. You look at high, open, and close, low price, right? Look at this. This 30-minute candle is high, 152.915. This 30-minute candle is high, 152.914. This 30-minute candle is high, 152.915. So there is a chance price is rejecting that level very strongly. So this 152.915 area could be a very strong area that the price is trying to break. It hasn't broken it yet, so we are still around that area. If this is a fake out sort of a maneuver, I'm looking to see if we can take sales. If I can take sales below 152.635, also anticipating volume correcting the New York push, the London push, right? So I'm going to keep an eye open for selling sort of scenario here, guys. So keeping my eyes open for selling sort of a scenario. Let's see what's going to happen. Ooh, the price is moving down nice and slow. Once price starts closing in this 152.745 range, there is a higher chance price may continue down. So we will see what's going to happen. Baby. Ooh. Baby. Ooh. Baby. Ooh. Baby. Baby. Ooh. Baby. Ooh. Baby. Jude is saying low. Ooh, baby. I know, I love this. I love this tone, right? It gives me a vibe. So it's like, come on. Come on. Ooh. Baby. Baby. Ooh. Baby. Alright, so the current hourly candle closing in the next 11 minutes. If this hourly candle flips bullish, I mean this the chances for sales are getting less and less, obviously, you know. And if anybody has a buying bias, maybe your bias is correct and you may get some move, but you have to keep this in your head that, you know what, today is Monday. And around Mondays, there is a chance volume may be very less. So do you actually want to take a position in a less volume day? Maybe no, right? So gotta be careful. So keeping an eye open for sell, that way I can see a market correction. So keeping my eyes open. And it looks like gold is slowly pushing down. So we are 11 minutes away from the New York market open. So we will see. As long as you love me. As long as you love me. Love me. As long as you love me. Yeah, looks like pound yen is moving down nice and slow here. So with New York volume, we may break this 152.635 level and we may push down. So keeping my eyes open. So, all right. So Jackie M says, for me, I think GJ is pretty hard to take trade. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard. I'm not going to take a trade here in this no trade range, but looks like it could actually fall down. So same as gold, just waiting for a confirmation if it's a sell or a buy. Jure is waiting for a confirmation for sell or a buy. That is correct. Our Z Anonymous is here, and Z Anonymous says, hi. Where's gold? Actually, I have a gold earring, man. Gold's on my ear. Gold's on my ear. And I'm not kidding. And I'm not even kidding. I do have a gold earring. All right, so it looks like pound yen is moving nice and slow on the downside. Price has actually respected this 150 to 915 area strictly, right? So it's actually pushing down nice and slow. If prices start closing below 152, 745, it's a very lovely way to take sales below this area. So we'll see what's going to happen. All right, gold's been consolidating. Yeah, that's correct. Gold's been consolidating, and it is consolidating. Yep, pound yen moving down nice and slow here. We are in about 8 minutes away from the market open. 8 minutes away. All right, so the market is pushing the price in GJ slowly down below 152.745. So I think we're going to get that downside move here, man. Let's see what's going to happen. All right, Enzo Cartaza says, if it closes below the support in GJ, does it mean it's a fake out? Yes. So a fake out basically is, for example, if this... Let me show you an example of fake out. For example, this is a really nice example of fake out. Look at this. This obviously was a structure-wise a lower high, but this move, this bullish move, got corrected in the next instant. See, so that is this area could be a fake out. Could be a fake out, right? Especially here, for example, this bullish move. It's been resisting to break this level. So is this breakout on the upside a fake breakout? So a fake breakout on any direction is a fake out. And obviously a fake sort of movement is usually followed by a market correction. So if this is a fake out happening, there could be a market correction and the market could move in a consistent direction. And the consistent direction could be a bearish move. So we'll see. Trader Gil says, how's it going, Anuj? I'm doing pretty well, Trader Gil. I hope you're doing well. Is it Trader Gil or Jill? How do you say it? Is it Jill or Gil? But I'm doing... It's Gabriel, is it? Gil, perfect. It's Gil. Oh, yep. How you doing? You doing good? Oh, yay. 100%. 100% need some sleep, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no volume right now, so hopefully we see some volume in the next few minutes. So... in the next 5 minutes, we will see if the market is gonna move. Let's see. In the next 5 minutes. I like this beat too. I know a lot of people are familiar with this beat. I love this beat. I don't know why. Yesterday. Oh yay! Jury saying brings back memories when I was just a gulag. All right. Don't worry, we level up. We start somewhere, you know. So it's okay. It's definitely okay. We all start somewhere. So. Bye. All right. For now, so the current 15-minute candle has actually rejected this 152.745 sort of level. So I have to see how the market's going to move in the next 4 minutes. Our Enzo says, thank you for the clear explanation. No worries. I mean, I'm pleasure to give my explanation. You know, this is amazing. I am pleasure to give my explanation. That's what the stream is about in the YouTube. So, all right. So we have been resisting a lot around this 152.915 level, which definitely tells us that, you know what, the volume in the market is very less. So there are a lot of signs telling us the market volume's pretty less. So maybe around this New York Open, maybe we are not going to get any moves. But later around NYSE, the market's going to move somewhere. So we will see. You know, for now we're just chilling. No forced trades, no funny trades. We're just chilling around, trying to read the market. It's the first day of the week, so I mean, the expectation is not so high. You know, we're keeping our expectations as low as we can for now. For now. Okay, looking at the current 30-minute candle, it actually almost corrected whatever happened here, right? So look at this. So somebody was asking about fake out. Look at this scenario. This candle broke above 152.745, right? Whatever happened here, got corrected in one instant. The candle almost went very close to the open price of that candle. So this is a very good example. If the candle is closed below 152.745, this could be a potential fake out, sort of a build up. So we will see. We will see what's gonna happen. So the current hourly candle still respecting the previous hourly candle's low. So have to see candles breaking this low, man. That's gonna be the 152.635 level. Let's see if that's gonna happen. All right, so we're actually pretty close to 340 subscribers on YouTube, man. This is amazing. We were in about 15, 16 subscribers few weeks back. Now we are 304, almost 40 subscribers on YouTube. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. With almost like 340 subscribers. That's nice. That is nice. All right, so the previous hourly candle close bearish, clearly established some sort of resistance here, and the lower wick on the current hourly candle tells us that, you know what, there is a higher chance price may continue down, filling the wick on the downside, right? So for now, my bias is sell. So it's pretty clear it's sell. I'm not keeping a buying sort of a bias at this point in time. If this current 15-minute candle makes some sort of top wick before heading down, and if you could actually feel the wick on the left hand side and even break the low, there's a higher chance price can continue even lower. So we will see. We will see. Bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. A 5-minute clearly made that resistance around that level, man. I think it's gonna move down. It's actually going to move down here. It's going to move down. It's going to move down, move down, move down. We are 1 minute in the New York market already. 1 minute in. Is there any volume in the market? First day of the week, Monday? Or is the market just going to range side by side? Sure. I think it's moving down nice and slow here. Moving down nice and slow. So the current 30-minute candle doesn't have a top wick, but it's continuing down nice and slow, feeling the previous candle's wick. Is having an easy time feeling that wick here. Yeah, it's going to move down. It's actually going to move down. We are 2 minutes in the market open. And the price is moving. It's going to continue down, man. It's actually going to continue down. There is no doubt price is going to continue down. Higher chance of price continuing down than anything else. Yep. Moving down, moving down. So a fake out has been established. We can clearly see a fake out. For me, this is a no trade range. So what I'm going to do is, just in case price starts dropping down, I'm going to keep a sell stop around 152,635 within about 12-13 pips of stop loss. So let's see what's going to happen. Around 152,635. Yep, we're moving nice and slow. Nice and slow. So the real question is there enough volume in the market? Is there enough volume in the market? Let's see. We are 4 minutes in the market open at this point in time. Price has dived in that no trade range. All right, so my gold alert has been hit. Let's just have a look at it. Yeah, Trader Gil, that's actually correct. Gil, and you are correct. We may get a similar sort of situation like Friday here. That could be, ooh, and it's starting to move down. First 4 minutes, and it's starting to move down. It's actually starting to move down here. Okay, I'm actually not in any gold trade, but it looks like it's going to drop down here. Clear range. There is a chance price can actually go all the way down, so we'll see. We will see if there's any volume coming in the market right now. Ooh, it's dropping down. Ooh, man, it looks like it's going to drop down. First 5 minutes in the market. Very similar situation, like Friday. Almost sort of like what happened in Friday. Price moved, something like this, ranging, broke down and fell down heavily. Just dropped down from an elevator. So boom. So that was like a 3 seconds, 16 pips move in gold. Whoever took it, man, amazing. Whoever took it, you must be in about 12 pips in profit. Just secure, man. It's Monday. Keep that in your head. It's Monday. So gotta be careful. Got to be careful. Wow. So the current 30-minute candle has 23 minutes left for its close. And this is the first 30-minute candle, first 15-minute candle, or even the first 5-minute candle that has broken down below. Oh, actually, hold on. This is the first 5-minute candle that has broken down below the range. And this is the second candle, and it's just bearishing down. There's a higher chance price may even fall down even harder. So yeah, I didn't take it too. You know, I didn't take it too. It was the first few minutes of the market open. So I got my alert. Price is moving. Price moved at that point in time. I didn't take it. So doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Secure 15 pips since it's my third trade already. Done for the day. Oh, good. Nice. Jur is a ninja. She secured 15 pips like a fast ninja. Bam, bam. Interesting. All right, so the current 15-minute candle in pound yen dipped inside this range right now, sort of rejecting it. Has 7 more minutes left for its close, so we will see what's going to happen. Yep, looks like in YouTube, Z Anonymous also secured 7 pips. That's nice. That's nice. I didn't take it, man. I didn't take it. It was too quick too. It was too quick of a move. It was too quick of a move. Right? It just happened like bang. In 3 seconds, 20 pips. In 3 seconds, 20 pips. That's pretty cool. It looks like in pound yen, the volume is pretty less. Pretty less volume. So the previous 5-minute candle dipped inside this 152.745 range, has actually successfully closed inside. Current 5-minute candle is heading up out of nowhere. So it's sort of ranging side by side at this point in time. Ranging side by side.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
So gold was the trade of the day. Whoever took a sell after price broke 1781.80, looks like it can actually move all the way down to 1777.80 even. Pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. It was a 3 seconds move from here. It's like bang bang, 20 pips. And some of my friends even managed to secure 15 pips here. So that's pretty cool. Monday turned out to be good for you guys. Pretty good. So the current 15-minute candle is still hanging around that area. Prices are ranging side by side. All right, so a lot of volume in gold, but pound yen very still. Pretty still. Pretty still. Wow, gold actually moved all the way down. Nice. I mean, whoever took it, beautiful. Beauty and a beast. And looks like it's gonna even, it looks like it can actually head down even lower. So nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so the current hourly candle has a decent size wick on the bottom, and it's rejecting all of that range, rejecting that 150 to 745. So if there's enough volume, enough liquidity grab that the current price in pound yen has done, if there's enough liquidity grab for the price to drive up, is it actually going to achieve this clear range on the left hand side? That could be the case. That actually could be the case here. So what I'm gonna do is I'll wait for a 30-minute candle. Well, look at this 15-minute candle. This 15-minute candle is a clear support, right? Clear support, rejected these areas, didn't like to be around this area. Rejected it, clearly rejected it. Price also may seem as if it's ranging side by side, but for the price to continue up at this point in time, it has to make a similar sort of wick on the downside like the previous 15-minute candle. So if it's going to make a proper wick on the downside, decent wick, the prices may push the candles up here. We will see. Pound yen ranging side by side. My sell stop is still below 152,635. So let's see what's going to happen. Is my sell stop going to be valid, or what's going to happen, right? So I do have a sell stop below 152,635 sort of an area. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll see what's going to happen. Gold pumping, gold actually melting down here. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. All right, so the current 15-minute candle has actually made a decent wick on the bottom. So does that mean the price is actually going to continue up? Is going to reject this area and is actually going to continue up? Pound yen. We will see what's going to happen in the next 11 minutes. The 30-minute candle closing in the next 11 minutes. Man, oh man, gold is dropping in an elevator. Dropping down in an elevator. Very similar to what happened on Friday. So look at this. Look at Friday's situation here. Right? What happened on Friday? Price was ranging side by side. Range, and right around the New York Bank Open. Pushed the price down, and we started shooting down. Fell down almost like fell down from the break of the range. Fell down almost like 200 pips, easy drop. So after that, we dropped in about, so we dropped all the way down. So the drop was like 290 pips, almost 300 pips here. Almost 300 pips drop from the break of the range. So pretty good. So hopefully it's gonna fall even lower here. Pretty similar maneuver like the Friday's price action. I think it's gonna fall down, man. Looks like it. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Let's see. Oh yeah, USD CAD. Moyo Coyote says I sold USD CAD. Yeah, USD CAD was clearly a selling structure, man. USD CAD was clearly a selling structure. For now, the price in gold dropping down pretty hard. There's no clue if gold is gonna give another entry. Man, I haven't taken any entry today, obviously. So gold is moving down pretty well. It looks like it can actually continue down in the similar fashion like how Friday moved down. So the wicks on the downside could be targeted. And if the price is moving in a channel, man, this wick is only going to be a target here. Beautiful trade, man. Beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. After the break of the range, fell almost about 54 pips. That's beautiful. 54 pips. Nice. Wow. It's dropping in about 23 minutes in the market open at this point in time. So here's the thing, right? Gold dropping is actually not giving me any FOMO, because I know that, you know what, if I take an entry on the bottom of the range, I'll be liquidated. How did you say that again? Let's see. Liquidated. Is that how you say it? Pronunciation. Pronounce. Liquidated. Pronunciation.
Liquidated.
Yep, I'll be liquidated.
Liquidated.
Yeah, so if I were to take an entry at the bottom of the range, I know that my order is going to be used to fulfill somebody else's securing, and I don't want to be part of that. So I would rather let this fall down, let the price make another low, and that way maybe I'll take an entry. But man, you know, it's just another idea, and I'm just as fine if I don't find any entry on a Monday. I can still call it a proper trading day, call it a character building day, and that will still be okay. That will still be okay. Looks like hourly candle. So for example, if this roughly drawn channel was previously respected and price engaged with this channel around this level several times, obviously price broke that channel in and the price is inside the channel at this point in time, there is a higher chance price may continue all the way down to 1763.35. So we will see what's going to happen. Anybody who's in sales from the top, it's a good idea to manage your trade accordingly. But man, it is what it is at this point in time. We are 25 minutes in the market at this point in time, and look at how pound yen has moved. So the current 30-minute candle has 4 more minutes left for its close, and the liquidity wick on the bottom is very, very familiar. We have seen this liquidity wick on previous candles on pound yen too, right? So at this point in time, my bias has changed. I'm actually looking to see if I can actually scale into buying sort of scenario here. Let's see what's going to happen. In about 12 pips. In about 12 pips, stop loss. Let's see what's going to happen. Market in pound yen is ranging side by side. Yeah, man. If price could finally break this 152.915, that strong level, price can move up. So for now, bias has changed a little bit. Hourly candle has 33 more minutes left for its close. As I said earlier on, this current 15-minute candle had to do something similar to the previous 15-minute candle. And look the way how this current 15-minute candle formed, right? It actually formed a decent wick on the bottom, just like the previous 15-minute candle. Seems like it's rejecting that bottom range and creating some sort of support here. So a price break above 152.915 could be a good sign to continue up. So we will see. But it's a very tight range. It's actually a solid tight range. Solid tight range. Two more minutes left for this pound yen. 30-minute candle to close. 2 more minutes. In about 2 more minutes. Let's see. Haven't taken any position yet. Monday. Let's see. Pum. Pum. We are 30 minutes in the market. Previous 30-minute candle in gold has closed bearish. A pretty strong bearish candle below 1777.80. And it's very clear that the bias is sell in gold right now. previous 30-minute candle close above that range in pound yen hasn't moved very strong in any other direction. Pound yen just been ranging side by side, and yeah, still hanging around that 152.745 sort of area, still hanging around. Hourly candle has 27 minutes left for its close. All right, Jackie says, I called it a day, got gold sales 50 pips, man. That's nice. That's actually pretty good. Calling it a day. You know, I was actually about to make a video about the idea about calling it a day. Somebody actually requested me to make a video about calling it a day and the idea behind calling it a day. It's a very nice, you know, you have to call it a day once you secure your profits. You know, you once you know you're comfortable about your volume, your profit losses, you have to call it a day. So it's very nice. If somebody has secured 50 pips, call it a day. Call it a day. Z Anonymous says, I think gold's going down. Yeah, man, it looks like it's gonna go down. Current 30-minute candle is also looking decent enough. Is feeling the wick on the downside and is moving down. Gold is way more consistent than pound yen at this point in time. Pound yen, I don't know. I seriously don't know. Pound yen, man. So wanted to see price breaking 152.635, but that didn't happen. So yeah. $152.635. RZ Anonymous says, what does it mean if the top wick is tall or short? Okay, clever question. I'm going to answer it. Before that, Zur here says, same here. Thank you, Anuj. Secure 50 pips on a runner. Don't want to stay on long charts. I may overtrade. Lol. Good luck, guys. Have a good day or night. Take care, y'all. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you have to call it a day, you know. You have to know that once you secure and you're away from the table, there's no way you're going to overtrade. Or you have to define your self restraint sort of a rule, right? You cannot overtrade, man. Come on. Once you've hit your daily target, you have to be comfortable. You have to be comfortable with your profits and even your loss. Same way around. You have to be comfortable, right? All right. So Z Anonymous was talking about tall wicks and short wicks. Okay. Here's the thing about tall wicks and short wicks. There is several ideas you can note down about these wicks. So sometimes in a trend, a wick could be a further range for the price to fill, right? And sometimes a wick, for example, in a counter trend sort of a direction, could be a rejection. For example, if the price, if the movement of price in pound yen is a bullish sort of a movement, this wick on the downside, the long wick on the downside, could be a rejection because the price has rejected the bottom with its wick and made some sort of support. So that could be the message the current wick is telling us, right? And a similar sort of situation on the top or bottom. So that's what you do. Sometimes you will see that, you know what, the size of the wick to the body, the ratio, for example, if the size of the wick is more than the body, it could tell us that, you know what, the pressure could be in an opposite direction. For example, look at this. The wick size on this candle, the top wick is bigger than the body size, right? So that could tell us that, you know what, there could be more bearish pressure than the bullish pressure. So at that point in time, candles couldn't finish bullish. It started finishing bearish. And the next candle, similar, bearish. And obviously the trend, the reaction of the market was upside. So prices started moving up. So yeah, that could be the case. That could be the case. Z Anonymous says, but on YouTube, he says, but why do people say if bearish candle has no low wick, it's a bad sign? So it depends. It all depends. You know, if you're looking for a sell, you want to see a healthy candle. What is a healthy candle? For example, a healthy candle could be a candle where it has a proper top wick, a proper decent body, and a decent low wick, right? So for example, let's say your bias is sell, and if you're looking for sell, and let's say you are in a sell and your candle suddenly closed with no wick on the bottom, what does that tell you? Sometimes it tells you that, you know what, candles didn't have enough time to make its low wick. Sometimes it tells you that, you know what, maybe there is no further range for the price to fill easily. So do you actually want to be in that trade? Maybe no. Maybe you want to manage your risk accordingly. So these sort of scenarios are only an earlier sign for your risk management. Okay, note it down. This could be an early sign for your risk management. It's not a magical sign. It's not a magical sign, but it's just an early sign for you to manage your risk accordingly. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so the current 15-minute candle in pound yen is still below 152.745. At this point in time, I mean, the current 15-minute candle hasn't broken the previous 15-minute candle's low, but the bias, I don't know, bias for buys not looking very well, right? So what's going to happen if it's not looking good for buys? What's going to happen? Maybe it's going to fall down. If it's going to fall down, our first analogy in the market around the NY Open, that could be correct. Maybe the sells are still valid, right? Because if price had to move up, listen to this, right? So if price had to move up, this sort of a rejection should have allowed the price to move up with no doubt, no business in price hanging around here. Either there is a lot of there's a lot of preparation for the week happening, and maybe there's no volume at this point in time, and the price may be ranging side by side. But price, if it had to move up, it should have moved up already. For now, price is still hanging around that 152.745 level. And if it's not moving up, where it's going to move? It's going to move down. Maybe it's going to move down, right? So there are chances that price, after breaking 152.635 level, it can still head down. So I'm expecting the price to move down. Let's see what's going to happen, right? We will see exactly what's going to happen. Yep, looks like it's going to head down here. Looks like it's going to head down. Five-minute ranging side by side, clearly ranging side by side. Alright, Z Anonymous says, please give some thoughts on crypto if you don't mind. No, man, we look at currency here a lot of times, so I don't know if I can talk about cryptos. Crypto is a little different. Sometimes you find crypto moving with proper price action, but yeah, crypto is a little different. That's all I can say. I mean, why would you want to look into 10 different stuff when you can't really master one simple skill, right? It doesn't even make sense. Does a runner, Enzo says, does a runner mean 1% of your lot size? Well, it depends. What is your plan, right? Sometimes, for example, what I do is, depending on the market structure, depending on the volume, I secure from 50 to 80% of my total market, of my total volume. And when I secure 50 to 80%, I let the rest of the position run with break even. So if the market comes and hit me back on my open price level, I'll be break even, right? So that is runner. It could be 1% too. It doesn't really matter. So for example, if you have a one lot open, maybe 1% of the one lot could be 0.01, right? So you can let 0.01 run. You can actually let that run. It doesn't really matter. So you have to define your rules of what your runner should be, what your actual first securing methods will be. So you have to actually define it. But depends. Trader after trader, it actually depends how much they leave for runners. It actually depends. All right, Enzo, hold on. Z Anonymous says, but generally, do you believe in? I mean, your thoughts in general. I mean, yeah, it's another instrument. You know, people have been trading. A lot of professional traders out there, they trade crypto. I don't promote crypto. I don't care about crypto. So that's all I can say, because I don't understand it. See, so if I don't understand, I can't really talk about it. You ask me something about currency, I can talk all day about it because I'm experienced in it and I specialize in it. But crypto, I don't know, man. I can't really talk about it. Crypto, I can't really talk about. So Z Anonymous says, Z Anonymous says, but you don't even want to learn, man. To be honest, you will see professional traders out there. I mean, I'm not saying I'm professional, obviously, you know, but you will see amazing traders out there who are profitable, who have made a living out of trading, and they only look at few instruments. I know traders who trade gold only for their lifetime. They don't even look at anything else. They just trade gold and they make a living out of it. I know some of the traders who only look into pound instruments and they make a living out of it because they understand their instruments. They don't look into thousands stuff, man. Just imagine you have your feet on two boats at the same time. And just imagine the boats start going in a diagonal sort of a way. You will be torn in half because your feet on both of the boats. You got to make sure that you know what you're putting your hands into, right? So I don't know, man. I'm never going to look into like many instruments or many fields at the same time. It doesn't even make sense. For me, it doesn't, right? So I was just asking for conversation's sake because it's all over the news. Yeah, man, I know. Dominic here says, how many trades did you take today? No trades. We didn't take any trades. So it didn't play out. Pound yen, I was looking for sell. So sales didn't happen. It hasn't happened yet. We are 51 minutes in the market, New York market session already. But obviously, pound yen didn't move anywhere. And looks like gold was the trade of the day. So a lot of my focus today was on pound yen because pound yen was looking a little promising before, but obviously didn't give me anything. But gold was the trade of the day. So for now, the only thing I'm thinking about in gold is, for example, if market fell down, for example, look at this. If this was the range that the price was in, market pushed the price down in gold in New York Bank Open, right? So what I've seen is usually around the NYSE, prices in gold retrace up heavily. If it's going to retrace up heavily, that is only going to be a premium sort of a grab for NYSE before it falls down, right? If it's going to fall down before giving me any sort of entry, it is what it is again at the same time. But man, I know that if I'm going to wait for NYSE, if it's going to give me certain type of entry, where the market actually causes the price to retrace a little bit, NYSE could drop it even further more. So I'm waiting for that, if that's going to happen. But if the prices in gold just start falling down without any second entry, without anything, I mean, it is what it is for me. That's the spirit of trading for me. See, I can actually be calm and patient even if I miss out a trade. I don't feel FOMO. FOMO is dangerous in trading. Trust me. You don't want to have FOMO. You don't want to have FOMO. No. So I'm completely fine. GJ having a really hard time moving down here. Having a really hard time moving down. Looks like there's no volume in GJ. So we did talk about pound yen selling sort of an idea. We did talk about any buying bias, buying bias working out, but we haven't seen anything happen yet. Price has been ranging. So for the guys in YouTube, if you guys really do want to learn about ideas behind a trade, behind any sort of trade that we actually called out today, just go back in the stream and note down the thought process and the ideas that was talked about, right? So if you actually do that, it's going to help you a long way. So if you actually go back into the stream and note down some of the ideas that was talked about, it has some value behind it. So it'll help you. You will see what's going to happen, right? All right, so Z Anonymous says, but on weekend when markets are closed, then what to do? All right, weekends sort of your off day. You got to take it off. You know, you don't trade 7 days, so you have to take it off, and you have to sort of like look into your past week trades and see what did you do correct and what did you do wrong. If you did something wrong, you have to look into it in a different sort of a perspective and see how could you have taken a positive trade, or how could you have done the right thing. That's what you do on weekends. Weekends, especially in my group, is sort of like a back testing sort of a day where people get together and they back test ideas. So weekends are famous for back testing and looking back into the trades, and also planning for the coming week, right? So I haven't actually planned for the coming week on weekends, on the past weekends, because I was really busy. But yeah, that's what the people do. That's what the people do on weekends. You're welcome. Ba, 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 ba. All right, so we are 40. We are 40 in about 40. How many minutes is it? It's in about in about 35 minutes away from the NYSE. Am I gonna get that NYSE premium price? Let's see what's gonna happen. If the gold is actually going to move up, this is the nice thing about experience, right? Because I know, for example, if gold is pushing down, it does make sense. For example, from the recent price action, from recent price drop, what we've seen is price is pushing down heavily, right? In this channel sort of analogy. So it makes sense for the price to drop down, but the price could actually drop down, making much more sense doing this, right? And if this is actually going to happen, if that could happen around the NYSE, where the NYSE could grab its premium price around here, or even, for example, let's say NYSE could actually even drive even higher and retest the channel one more time before heading down. That will be lovely. Then that's when that's when I'll start building my bias for sell, and I'll scale into sells using smaller time frames. So we will see what's going to happen. Bam, 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 bam. If this is actually going to happen, I'm not going to miss this trade. Trust me, I'm not going to miss this trade because I've missed my first entry, and I'm going to scale into smaller time frame and see what's actually happening. But until then, I'm just going to stay chill. I mean, there's a high possibility price can actually push down, looking at the clear range on the downside. And the bias is strong sell. Strong sell. So we will see what's going to happen. No volume on pound yen. Literally no volume on pound yen. Man, oh man, no volume on pound yen. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum.
Liquidated. Liquidated.
That's right. How did the British people say it?
Liquidated.
Dated, liquidated. Interesting.
Liquidated.
Dated. Interesting. In about 30 minutes away from the NYSE. So the previous 30-minute candle in pound yen has closed bullish. Price rangy. So the previous hourly candle in gold has closed bearish. Pretty strong bearish with a decent bearish body and a decent lower wick. There is a chance so the current hourly candle could retrace a little bit higher before heading down. If it could actually retest around this channel sort of a vicinity, that will be the best. That'll be a good sign for me. "30 minutes away from the NYSE, and the price is trying to retrace up a little bit higher. I am waiting to see. Bum 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 bum. Waiting to see if NYSE could grab its proper liquidity from the top before heading down. My bias in gold right now is still a sell. Hasn't changed yet. Let's look at pound yen and see what's happening in pound yen. Pound yen moving up with some volume at this point in time. So interesting how prices actually rejected this 152.745 level finally. The wicks are getting higher and higher every time. Yeah, there is a higher chance for the price to move up here. Pound AUD, higher chance for the price to move up than anything. I'm obviously not in any sort of trade here. This is the first 4 minutes of the hourly candle. First 4 minutes of the hourly candle. Looks like it can actually continue up here. There is a chance price may continue even higher. Even higher. But the question is, the real question is there enough volume in pound yen? It's very close to that 152.915 level. 152.915 level, which was this strong level before. And we are 1 hour and 5 minutes in the New York market already. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so it looks like NYSE is actually causing the price in the gold to retrace up even higher. This is lovely. Everything was explained. So price is doing what I said earlier on. If it could actually reject this channel sort of area, man, oh man, I can get my entry for sell. Let's see what's going to happen. NYSE, we are 23 minutes away from NYSE open. Let's see if I can actually get my entry, right? So for now, the price is retracing up pretty heavily. 15-minute candle has 7 more minutes left for its close. 5-minute candle has 2 more minutes left for its close. Let's see. Let's see. From 1777.80 till the bottom of the range, it's in about 30 pips range. Let's see. Let's see. 15-minute candle in gold has 6 more minutes left for its close. 6 more minutes. Let's see what's going to happen. NYSE market is actually pushing the price up for its premium price grab. Dun, 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 dun. So let's see if this is going to happen, and that will be lovely. Keeping an eye open. I would love to see a rejection around the channel sort of a area. That would be lovely than anything else. "20 minutes away from the NYSE. The current 15-minute candle has 3 more minutes left for its close. Let's see, looks like it's actually rejecting that level in about 18 minutes away from the NYSE push. Is this the premium price grab by the NYSE? In about 18 minutes away from the NYSE open. 15-minute candle has 2 more minutes left for its close, and looks like it's actually rejecting that top area. Kind of rejecting that top area. Five-minute has 1 more minute left for its close. Wow, it's bearishing down already, man. Come on. Come on, I'm gonna miss my second entry here. Come on, man. Come on, man. It looks like it's gonna push down here. 1 minute clearly has done that rejection from the top. I was waiting for a rejection around this channel close by area. Looks like this rejection is already enough for the price. Looks like this is the premium price grab. This one right here. This right here is the premium price grab. Potentially. Potentially. In about 15 minutes away from the market open. 15 minutes away from the NYSE. Looks like it's going to continue down here. I am not in any sort of entry. I wanted to see a rejection around this level, but couldn't see it. Looks like this early rejection is what is causing the price to fall down even lower. So we will see. It's another character building day for me. Another character building day. "13 minutes away from the NYSE. "12 minutes away. So, in about 11 minutes away. Pound yen is moving up. Beautiful. Pound yen moving up. Finally has broken that level. Looks like it can actually push up even higher. 153.265 could be its target. 153.265 could be its target. Pretty obvious. Pound yen, wow. Pound yen looking beautiful. Yeah, man, pound yen actually looks beautiful. It can push even higher. In about 9 minutes away from the market open here. 9 minutes away from the NYSE. I would love to see a reaction around this channel. Let's see what's gonna happen. Pound AUD is pound JPY is pushing up, man. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. Pushed up so nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Finally, volume. So we actually talked about the volumes around pre-New York, and see this is what happens, right? So when there's no volume around pre-New York, New York open, the next potential volume time NYSE, there is a chance there will be a lot of volume. And look at the way how the candles are moving, so consistent in a direction. So this is what we need, right? This is lovely. I mean, I haven't taken any trade, but this is what we need to trade. This is what we need, volume. So trying to see if gold could push down. Is very close to the channel. Look at this. Is actually very close to the channel at this point in time, and 8 minutes away from the market open. So I'm not expecting a push down right at the market open, but eventually if we could start pushing down, and if you could give me an entry, that'll be lovely. 7 minutes away from NYSE. Beautiful. Six minutes away from the NYSE. Let's see. See, 5 minutes away. 5 minutes away. Four minutes away. Exactly 4. Let's see. Trying to see a push on the downside in gold. That'll be lovely. That will be lovely. Let's see what's gonna happen. See what's gonna happen. Three minutes away. I wanted to see a price's reaction with the channel around this area. For now, price is actually rejecting this area. So if this 15-minute candle could eventually close a bearish 15-minute candle, that'll be lovely. That will be lovely. So let's see what's gonna happen. Pushing down nice and slow. Let's see. 2 minutes away from the NYSE. 2 minutes away. Wow, GJ is pushing up, man. GJ is pushing up. Beautiful trade on GJ. GJ, whoever took it, man, beautiful. Beautiful trade on GJ. One minute away from NYSE. Wow. I'm a simple man. There you go. NYSE, if there's enough volume in the market, we can push down. Let's see. NYSE volume. If there's enough volume in the market, we can push down. NYSE looks like the NYSE has also grabbed its premium or if this is not enough, maybe the price is going to drive up and start rejecting the top. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Looks like high, low trend to me. Yeah, actually, the most recent rejection from the bottom on the smaller time frame may seem as if it's actually moving up, but the higher time frame buys. For example, let's say hourly. If you look into the hourly, it's actually slowly moving down, right? It's actually moving down nice and slow on an hourly sort of a time frame. Pretty clear. So if this hourly candle, so the current hourly candle could flip bearish, there is a higher chance it could actually push even lower. And it's pushing down nice and slow. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, so NYSE gold is pushing up nice and slow. I wanted to see a prices reaction around the channel to move down. So let's see what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. If I don't see market moving in my direction, I may call it a day, right? So there's no need. For example, pound yen. Look at this. Look at the way pound yen moved. Pound yen was the actual trade, right? Pound yen actually was the actual trade. At the beginning, from pre-New York till New York open, there was no reaction. There was nothing happening. Slowly prices started moving down. A bias of sell was built. We didn't take a trade, obviously. Didn't take a trade because didn't feel comfortable. But look at this. Prices, after rejecting that range, started making supports, right? After making support, maybe on the break of this high, that was a possible trade in pound yen. But the only thing was, in the back of the head, it was a realization that, you know what, it's Monday and the possible volume in the market could have been low. That was the only realization. Otherwise, the market did move. It actually moved, right? Pound yen was the trade. But man, in the next 5 minutes, in the next 5 to 6 minutes, if I don't see actual moves happening in gold, I may call it a day. And I'll come back to the market on a Tuesday. And I'll attack the market just like the way we do in a normal day, right? So we'll see. We'll see. For me, Monday has been a character building day and just a setup sort of a day for the rest of the week. So we will see how the rest of the week is going to pan out, and we will see. We'll see if we can capitalize off the market. For now, it's better off calling it a day for me, right? It's better off calling it a day for me. Ronald says, thanks Anuj, we chill on Mondays. That's correct. We chill, you know, there's no pressure. There is no pressure of taking a trade. Obviously, you know, it's a personal self-growth sort of a idea, a system that we build for ourselves. There is no pressure. The market is not putting any pressure on us saying that, you know what, oh, we got to trade today. No. Not at all. It's just a chill day that we chill, right? So good stream. See you tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. DM Wayne, 100%. 100%. Pound yen was the trade. Whoever took it, beautiful, man. Beautiful. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, looks like. Enzo says, thank you for the tips. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No worries, Enzo. That's what this YouTube stream is all about. That's what the YouTube stream is all about. Just passing on the values to other friends. You know, it's very nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Boom, boom. Up, boom, boom. Boom, boom. A character building day for me. Monday, character building day. Character built. No trade day. Baby. Baby. In about 8 minutes in the NYSE already, so the market hasn't moved on the downside yet. Yet. Wow, 1 minute ranging side by side. But pound yen moving with a lot of volume at this point in time. Pound yen very consistent. Very consistent pound yen. Yeah, gold is just ranging. I was actually trying to see if gold could react with the channel on the top side before moving down, but looks like it's just ranging side by side, breaking some of the people's heart here. Breaking some of the people's heart. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. The 15-minute bearish could be nice to continue. Yeah, that's correct. 15-minute bearish in the next 3 minutes could be a nice sign to continue down. But I personally wanted to see a reaction around here, you know. But yeah, if it's gonna fall down, it's gonna fall down. So this hourly candle flip bearish does make sense. Look at this. So the hourly candle has just come alive to go down. If this hourly candle dips, breaks the previous hourly candle's low, there's a high chance the wick on the left hand side could be targeted. There is actually a high chance. How much can it realistically go to? Because it's a 4-week low. Yeah, man, it can go low. It can go low. For now, gold can actually do anything, man. It's just too volatile. You know, it can do anything. So this hourly candle just flipped bearish now hanging around that area. If this hourly candle flips bearish, the liquidity wick on the top makes sense for the price to drop even heavily on the downside. And the wick on the downside could only be a target, right? So we'll see what's going to happen. I mean, yeah. All right, so guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to call it a day. So gold, the bias is still sell. You know, if anybody is going to scale into sells, it does make sense. But I'm not going to take it for now. I'm just going to stay out of it. So actually call it a day until then, until tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody, and we'll come back the next day and attack the market together. All right? Until then, take it easy. Take it easy. I'm going to call it a day right here. It was a nice character building day for me. Until next time, take it easy. Don't overtrade, don't over risk, and we'll see you guys.